facilitate flow throughout the hospital. And I liaise with the physicians and hospital leadership.
So in addition to our Home at Last program that the Multi-Service Center has, and we had presented this to the landlord board meeting on January the 13th, the transition team partners to navigate clients through the healthcare system seamlessly, utilizing other aging at home initiatives, such as we have Alcom assisted living in the community, and then we added additional spaces to assisted living in the community hospital. Alcom is a new model of supportive housing for people in their current home instead of needing to move to a supportive housing location. It provides 24-hour, 7-day per week availability of personal support services, including bathing, toileting, dressing, homemaking services such as light housekeeping, shopping, transportation to medical appointments in town, meal preparation, social programs, and care management. And it also includes the Connect Care system that will be set up for our clients. Referrals to the Alcom program come from the Southwest CPAC. It can be a self-referral or family referral. And the Alcom Hospital program is an expansion of the Alcom program for Tillsonburg District Memorial Hospital referrals. These additional spaces are available to patients being discharged from the hospital, and supportive housing is the original roots of the assisted living program. So to date, initially we started in Alcom with 11 spaces available, and the Multi-Service Center decided to open 2 additional spaces to assist with system pressures. So we have a total of 13 spaces, and those are currently at capacity. We also have a wait list for this program of 7 people sitting on our wait list waiting for the program. The Alcom H, we initially started with 12 spaces. We opened up 1 additional space to assist again with system pressures, so we do have a total of 13 spaces available for the program, and again to date this is at capacity. Supportive housing, the Multi-Service Center has been providing supportive housing for 12 years in the town of Tillsonburg in 3 designated apartment buildings within, and the program has 11 spaces, and those 11 spaces we are currently at capacity with as well. So to date, total resident days that we have provided from April 09 to December 09 was 7,495 hours resident days. Just some client testimonials just to add to this program that we've received from feedback from these clients is one has stated, if I didn't have the program, I would have been in long-term care long ago. If I didn't have the program, I couldn't stay in my own home. The program promotes independence, and that's something that we really, when we're out assessing our clients, stress to them is that we don't want, it's not a do-for program, it's a do-with program. We want them to still be doing the things that they are still able to do but are needing a little bit of assistance with, so they can have the independence in their own home. And the last comment was, my life has improved tremendously. Things are wonderful, and I am doing so much more. And that was coming from a lady who was bedridden. She wasn't getting out of bed, very depressed. Life was just ending, looking at going to long-term care. And now that we're in there, she's up, she's cooking with the workers, she's contributing to her home, and she was also able to go on a trip for the first time in 5 years that she hasn't been able to do. So it's really impacted and shows the impact that these programs have on the client.
And we mentioned previously in the presentation about the interim long-term care beds. We have 4 long-term care beds at Maple Manor and 1 at Correctional Care Portland. Basically, it helps us remove, have the opportunity for clients to go to a nursing home rather than wait in hospital for their choice of long-term care. And like Kelly had mentioned, we have 14 admissions since March 2nd, 2009. So we've had quite a bit of turnover with those beds.
Oh, we could still go 16 more.
And that's what I wanted to stress too is what makes this program a success is the partnerships that we've created between the Multi-Service Center, Maple Manor, Tillsonburg Hospital, CPAC. Really, we've met, the Transition Steering Committee has met, initially we met twice a month and now we're down to one time a month. But really, it's just that connection and talking about what's working, what's not working, really liaising with each other, and that's what's been part of the success of this program.
And as well as having the Lynn participation, Kim White, who represented the Lynn, had come to the table with us several times, and having her hear what's been going on, what our challenges were, and then her being able to go back and share that information with the Lynn as a whole, that was really instrumental too, and it really made us feel connected as a group at the larger, broader perspective. So our experiences to date, we were successful in the 12-bed reduction, and savings were met thanks to everyone's efforts. And we have been able to increase our bed turnover between the Flow Collaborative and the Transition program and all of the supports that we're able to get through Multi-Service Center and CCAC. Our bed turnovers have been really good. We're averaging 24 bed turns in a week on 30 beds. And so that's really good for us when you consider, on average we have anywhere from 5 to 10 beds occupied by ALC, so really we're turning a lot more beds than we had expected. So that's really good. We've built really strong partnerships, good relationships. We have good working relationships, and that's been a very big asset. The enhanced case manager role has been very key to the success of it as well. And then there's other ongoing communication, the program capacity, sustainability, and the challenge will be the challenge going forward. Being able to sustain this change when we're still struggling with budget, and having those programs there is really key. It's very difficult, as Tanya has mentioned a few times. It's hard to say to the clients, we've got this really great program and outcome and health and all the things that we have, but we have to put you on the waiting list because we're full. So the same thing with our long-term care beds. With our aging population, as you saw in the previous slide, when we're seeing that age group, they're going to continue to age, they're going to stay in our community, we're going to need somewhere for them to be when they get sick, or if they need those supports in their homes. Ideally, we'd like to see them back in their homes with those supports. So that's going to be key for the go forward to sustain that.
So to have successful change, we've been client-focused. Like we had mentioned, our partnership, we have a synergy and a great working relationship. We believe that as things were, it was unacceptable, and we've always thought that we can do it rather than we can't. And if we have any challenges, how can we work around it, and how can we find some solutions? Thank you. And I also